Hey friends, I hope you're having a good Saturday. I got off the phone with a sweet friend of mine, and the Lord had been telling me to do a video today about Mother's Day, and I've just been kind of, well, I don't know, but anyways, I want to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be very hard for some of us, and let's address the white elephant, right? So, if you're going to church tomorrow, I just want to encourage you to still go, even though it might hurt, because you're going to walk in, you're going to see happy families, children running around, and it could be a reminder of what you don't have, or what has happened, or your baby leaving you too soon and going home. So I want to encourage you to still go, lament before the Lord beforehand, or Darren, and let him know that you're in pain. Just don't sit there and dwell on that. Let him know, Lord, this, isn't fair, or I'm hurting so bad, or honestly, God, I don't want to be here. Because he can take it all, and he loves us, and he understands. So, you know, go to church. If you don't go to church or have a church, go ahead and find a church. There's some really good churches out there. So I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about heaven, and I want to talk about grief. The enemy wants us to think that our children are, we're never going to see them. He wants us to think that this is the end and we're never going to see them. And in Thessalonians, it says, don't grieve as if you have no hope, as if you do not know where your child's at. Grief, it's good to grieve. It's good to for those feelings to come, and don't dwell on them for hours and hours and days on end, but let that grief come. If something comes, a memory, a possible memory, something that you wanted to do with your on your first Mother's Day with your child, or whatever it might be, allow that thought to come. Don't ignore it. And give it to the Lord, and allow that thought to come. Grieve, shed some tears, do what you got to do. Don't push it aside, because these feelings, the Lord gave us these feelings, and they're true and they're real, and so we need to acknowledge those. So our hearts is very deceptive. Our hearts hurt, and we just yearn for our children, but our minds know where our children are at. So it's this, we have to implant the word in our mind and know that when Jesus came to die, he died so we can go to heaven, and heaven is a real place. Satan wants you to believe that heaven is just an illusion. In reality, no. He's ignorant. So know where your child's at when you start to grieve the loss of your child, but remind yourself that the meeting up again in heaven is going to be glorious. So tomorrow's going to be hard, and so all the feelings that come with it, let them come. Let them come to you. Grieve those feelings, and then let them go, and give them back to the Lord. Don't hold on to a lot of the negativity. Put some music on. I used to put Christian music on, and I would just worship the Lord, and I would lift up my hands, and I followed David's example. When David of the Bible lost his child, he started to worship the Lord, and the Lord just brought this peace and calmness, and I dwelt on Scripture. So tomorrow's going to be a hard day, but I want you to know that there's hope. The reunion's going to be great. And don't allow the enemy to invade your thoughts. And when he does, remind him of his future. So I want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. I know it's not happy for a lot of y'all, but know that I'm praying for y'all. Know that God's with you, especially if you're grieving. So for those who haven't lost children and have friends who have, send them a text, encourage them, let them know that you're thinking about them. These things, when I got a text occasionally from friends, it encouraged me. And yes, I was still hurting, but it encouraged me to know that I had friends out there who were my prayer warriors, who were battling the demons, and just praying for me. So don't forget your friends who have lost children. reach out to them. So y'all have a good Mother's Day. God bless you.